Alright, so it's time to give Kyle MC Horror, quite a name we've got there, some tips for his videos. According to him, he has two types of videos. Solo videos, where he's doing everything himself, and group videos, where he has actors help him. So we're going to look at one of each. His latest group video, which is the Big Games Give... Oh. Really? Kyle, we couldn't even get past the title without you showing that you're ripping off Logan, at least in the title department. Well, don't judge a book by its cover, right? And the video isn't very good either. At the very least, let me give some pros about the video. The camera quality is good. Now, note how I say the camera quality, not the camera angles, but we'll get to that in a second. And I'll fully admit that I have a weird soft spot for the pigs in this video. They're actually really funny, and they're the only funny characters in this entire video. And yeah, that ends the pros section. And the problems? Well, first of all, there's the problem of the fact that, for the most part, these actors aren't very good at, well, acting. Many of the characters don't just sound similar, but nearly identical. But the main problem in this video is the camera work. I don't know who on earth was doing the camera work, but it shows just a bit too much of the actors. While getting the hand and maybe a bit of an arm in the shot is sadly inevitable for plush videos, getting everything but someone's head in this shot is something that should be avoided at all costs. What's worse is the fact that someone's head does end up getting in the shot at one point. Now, this could be cut out if the editing wasn't awful. What's the problem? Well, there are a couple parts in the video where it seems the end of a clip was a second too late to cut off some really stupid mistake, such as one of the actors dropping their share of the plush characters. Combine this with the fact that there's an entire clip where the camera person decided to just keep shooting video, and whoever edited the video decided not to cut it out. Well, yeah, that's just awful. The only good thing I can give the camera person is that the camera angles are decent at points, but combine that with the rest of the video, it's just not good. Next, we move on to A Gamer Christmas Part 1, and let me just say, I only watched one out of the 4 parts because I simply couldn't get myself to watch all 4 parts. Yes, there are 4 parts to this garbage. So this video decided it didn't need decent camera quality, so it just didn't bother, and we have this awful camera quality. Very grainy, very annoying. And maybe it's just because the camera isn't good in low light, but this quality is just horrendous. Also, the actor's face gets in the shot again, somehow. There's also some fake yelling in here from the Bowser character. Okay, can I just say how much I hate fake yelling? It sounds so dumb. If you want to yell, actually yell real quick. But that's not my biggest problem with this video. Something worse than all of this is the audio.
Fred, why me? Because you're the only one that's small enough to get to the doors.
The audio took a significant hit in quality, being much quieter than the first video I talked about, and when I tried to up the volume, all the background noise comes along with it. Oh, great! Combine this with shots that go on too long, like Kirby grabbing food from the fridge, some camera angles that could have really done with some improvement, and you realize just how bad this is. So I've got nothing else to say, so final thoughts. Final thoughts wise, you really need some work on this, Kyle. While I can see a glimmer of potential in there, this needs lots of work. So let me just help you step by step. The camera. Your camera is decent, but you or your camera person needs to figure out what good angles are, make sure that your camera quality is fairly consistent, and also figure out what the zoom function is. The audio. Keep it consistent. Don't make it very quiet or very loud. This could also be due to the fact that in some scenes you are very far away from the camera, especially in A Gamer Christmas. So, get closer to the camera if you need to. Acting. Make your cast have a more diverse range of voices for each character. Yeah, that's about it. Number 4. Use editing software. It will do wonders for your video. And granted, that's not to say that if you're making a bunch of mistakes that it's going to magically fix everything, but it will certainly improve things. For example, you could zoom in the editing software. Granted, it won't look as good as just zooming on the camera, but it'll be better than nothing, right? And number 5, most importantly, this is also kind of number 4 as well, but cut out clips if they are just dumb. We don't need to see an entire clip of the guy saying, "Oh, whoops, I kept the camera rolling." What does that have to do with anything? Hopefully you can follow all of these basic tips and guidelines for now. Once you create some more plush videos, check back in on the channel checkups request video, and I can see how you're doing. Link in the description. But remember the rules. You can't request one within at least a month of me making this tips video. So, that's about it for now. Thank y'all for watching, and take care.